Why do millions of Americans spend over $4 billion annually on collagen powders, yet see minimal results in muscle recovery and repair? Could the promise of stronger, more resilient muscles be nothing more than expensive marketing targeting our deepest insecurities about aging and performance? What if the real solution to nighttime muscle repair has been hiding in plain sight, requiring just two specific nutrients that most people completely overlook? The collagen supplement industry has exploded into a massive market, with Americans alone spending more than $4 billion each year on powders, pills, and drinks promising miraculous muscle repair and anti-aging benefits. Walk into any supplement store, scroll through social media, or browse online marketplaces, and you'll be bombarded with before and after photos, celebrity endorsements, and scientific-sounding claims about collagen's ability to rebuild your body from the inside out. But here's what the marketing doesn't tell you. While you're sleeping, your muscles are engaged in the most critical repair process of the day, and collagen powders are largely missing the mark on what your body actually needs to maximize this overnight recovery. Recent breakthrough research in sleep science and muscle physiology has revealed something that should make every collagen consumer pause and reconsider their supplement routine. The process of muscle repair during sleep operates through highly specific biochemical pathways that require precise nutrients at exact times. These pathways don't just influence muscle strength and recovery. They determine whether your body can effectively rebuild damaged tissue, synthesize new proteins, and maintain the metabolic processes that keep you strong and resilient as you age. The shocking truth: most collagen supplements lack the bioactive compounds necessary to optimize these critical nighttime processes. Consider this startling reality. During the deepest phases of sleep, your body releases up to 75% of its daily growth hormone production. This hormone surge triggers a cascade of muscle repair activities that can either maximize your recovery or leave you struggling with persistent fatigue, delayed healing, and suboptimal performance. The difference between thriving and merely surviving often comes down to whether your body has access to two specific nutrients that act as the master keys to unlocking this overnight repair system. The first breakthrough came from studies examining magnesium's role in muscle recovery. Researchers discovered that magnesium glycinate, a specific form of magnesium bound to the amino acid glycine, doesn't just prevent muscle cramps or improve sleep quality. This compound activates over 300 enzymatic reactions directly involved in protein synthesis, the fundamental process your muscles use to repair and grow stronger. Unlike the magnesium oxide found in most supplements, magnesium glycinate crosses cell membranes efficiently, delivering this critical mineral directly to muscle tissue where it's needed most during overnight recovery. But magnesium glycinate does something even more remarkable. During deep sleep, it enhances the cellular energy production systems that fuel muscle repair. Your muscles require enormous amounts of energy to synthesize new proteins, clear metabolic waste, and rebuild damaged fibers. Without adequate magnesium glycinate, these processes slow to a crawl, leaving you with incomplete recovery, persistent muscle tension, and the nagging feeling that your body isn't bouncing back the way it should. Studies show that individuals with optimal magnesium glycinate levels experience up to 40% faster muscle protein synthesis rates during sleep compared to those with marginal deficiency. The second nutrient revolutionizing our understanding of nighttime muscle repair is tryptophan, but not in the way most people think. While tryptophan is famous for its role in turkey-induced sleepiness, cutting-edge research reveals its direct involvement in muscle recovery processes that occur exclusively during sleep. Tryptophan serves as the precursor to serotonin and melatonin, but it also influences growth hormone release patterns and activates specific neurotransmitter pathways that coordinate muscle repair activities throughout the night. Here's where the science becomes truly fascinating. Tryptophan doesn't just help you fall asleep faster or sleep more deeply. During the crucial REM and deep sleep phases, tryptophan-derived compounds regulate the timing and intensity of protein synthesis in muscle tissue. They act like molecular conductors, orchestrating when and how your muscles rebuild themselves. Without adequate tryptophan, your sleep might feel restful, but the underlying repair processes remain incomplete, leaving you vulnerable to overuse injuries, slow recovery, and the gradual decline in muscle function that many people attribute to normal aging. Clinical studies tracking muscle recovery markers in athletes and active adults reveal something that should concern every collagen user. Participants supplementing with standard collagen powders showed minimal improvements in overnight muscle protein synthesis rates, muscle strength gains, and recovery biomarkers compared to placebo groups. The reason becomes clear when you understand what collagen supplements actually provide versus what muscle repair processes actually require. Most collagen powders consist primarily of types I and III collagen, proteins that support skin elasticity and joint structure but lack the specific amino acid profiles needed for muscle protein synthesis. While these collagens contain glycine and proline in high concentrations, they're deficient in essential amino acids like leucine, isoleucine, and valine that trigger muscle protein synthesis pathways. Even more problematic, collagen supplements typically have poor bioavailability, meaning much of what you consume gets broken down in the digestive system before reaching muscle tissue where it could theoretically provide benefits. The contrast with magnesium glycinate and tryptophan couldn't be more stark. These nutrients don't just provide building blocks for muscle repair, they activate the cellular machinery responsible for using those building blocks efficiently. Magnesium glycinate enhances ATP production, the energy currency that powers protein synthesis. Tryptophan optimizes the hormonal environment that determines when and how intensively muscle repair occurs. Together, they create the ideal conditions for your body's natural overnight recovery systems to function at peak efficiency. But perhaps the most damning evidence against collagen supplements comes from bioavailability studies. Research using advanced tracking methods shows that less than 30% of consumed collagen peptides actually reach muscle tissue in forms that could potentially support repair processes. The majority gets processed by the liver, used for general protein needs, or simply excreted. Meanwhile, magnesium glycinate and tryptophan demonstrate absorption rates exceeding 80%, with direct transport to muscle cells where they immediately begin supporting recovery processes. The implications extend far beyond wasted money. People relying on collagen supplements for muscle recovery may experience a false sense of security, believing they're supporting their bodies optimally while actually missing the most critical elements of the recovery equation. This can lead to overtraining, incomplete healing from injuries, and the gradual erosion of muscle function that compounds over months and years of suboptimal recovery. Industry insiders acknowledge what consumers rarely hear. Collagen marketing often conflates different types of benefits to create the impression of comprehensive muscle support. Collagen's well-documented benefits for skin hydration and joint comfort get extrapolated to muscle repair claims that lack solid scientific foundation. The marketing machinery behind these supplements invests heavily in influencer partnerships, celebrity endorsements, and carefully crafted testimonials that focus on subjective improvements in energy or appearance rather than measurable changes in muscle recovery parameters. The revelation becomes even more significant when you consider the cost comparison. A month's supply of high-quality collagen powder typically costs between $40 and $80, while therapeutic doses of magnesium glycinate and tryptophan can be obtained for under $20 monthly. The financial impact over time is substantial, but the health impact of choosing the right recovery support nutrients versus ineffective alternatives could be life-changing. Real-world applications of this research are already showing remarkable results. Athletes who switched from collagen supplements to targeted magnesium glycinate and tryptophan protocols report faster recovery between training sessions, reduced muscle soreness, and improved sleep quality that enhances overall performance. More importantly, objective measures like muscle strength gains, protein synthesis markers, and recovery biomarkers consistently improve when people optimize their intake of these two critical nighttime nutrients. The optimal protocol emerging from current research involves taking 400 to 500 milligrams of magnesium glycinate and 500 to 1,000 milligrams of tryptophan approximately 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. This timing allows both nutrients to reach peak concentration in your system as you enter the deepest phases of sleep, when muscle repair processes are most active. The magnesium glycinate provides the enzymatic support needed for protein synthesis, while tryptophan ensures optimal hormonal conditions and neurotransmitter balance for comprehensive recovery. Food sources can supplement this protocol effectively. Magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, dark leafy greens, and dark chocolate consumed in the evening can support the supplemental magnesium glycinate. Tryptophan-containing foods like turkey, eggs, and cottage cheese provide additional precursors for overnight neurotransmitter production. However, achieving therapeutic levels through food alone proves challenging, making targeted supplementation the most practical approach for most people. The signs that this protocol is working become apparent within the first week of consistent use. Sleep quality typically improves first, with deeper, more restorative rest and reduced nighttime awakening. Within 2 to 3 weeks, muscle recovery becomes noticeably faster, with reduced soreness after exercise and improved strength gains. Long-term benefits include enhanced injury resilience, maintained muscle mass during aging, and the sustained energy levels that result from truly restorative sleep and efficient muscle recovery. This scientific revelation about nighttime muscle repair represents more than just a correction to supplement marketing claims. It reveals how understanding the actual mechanisms of muscle recovery can empower people to make informed decisions about their health investments. Rather than falling for expensive promises that sound too good to be true, focusing on the nutrients that actually support your body's natural repair processes provides reliable, measurable benefits that compound over time. The message is clear: stop wasting money on collagen powders that miss the mark on muscle repair. Instead, invest in the two nutrients that science shows actually optimize your overnight recovery processes. Your muscles, your wallet, and your long-term health will thank you for making this evidence-based switch. The path to better recovery has been hiding in plain sight, waiting for you to discover the power of targeted nighttime nutrition that works with your body's natural repair systems rather than against them.